Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we are all terminally ill. We all need to go see the doctor. We are all getting our medicine and our annual checkups. So, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best and some of the worst UFC fighters that could be treating us. So, if they're down in the D and the C tier, then you're not making it, like you're just cooked. If they're up in the A and the S tier, you're going to be getting some 5-star high quality treatment and you're going to be living a nice, long, healthy life. Starting us off in the D tier. Dude, Gene Silva does not give a single shit about you, bro. Gene Silva is going to watch you on a live and then he's going to bark over your carcass. You know what I mean? What are you thinking, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, not an ideal doctor you want to have, and yeah, I think he's probably the worst one that there could be.
I mean, there might be one that we're going to get into later that might be a little bit worse. However, Gene Silva, he's not going to care. And also, even if he did care, I don't think he's the brightest. I don't think he's out here saving lives. Anyway, somebody who is definitely very bright and who is going to be out here saving lives, we got Song Yadong. Now, you guys all kind of know why Song Yadong's here. Just, keep it to yourself. Song Yadong just gives off that calm, like,
Doctor
calculated
vibe.
type of vibe where he's going to be a good doctor. He just looks like that type of guy.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely looks like the type of guy. He looks like someone who I've seen as one of my doctors in the past or something. I
Yeah.
don't know what part it is, but it's something in his eyes. I think I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not too sure why. He just gives off that vibe, and I feel like everybody in the comment section should agree with that. If you don't, make sure to leave a comment, and also make sure just like and subscribe while you're down there. Why not? You know what I mean? But moving right along, we got another smart guy. Hey, dude, listen, man. I think you're gonna need some treatment, bud. Yeah, Henry Cejudo. Listen, all the flack we give him about being Little Einstein, that's all going to pay off here. You want a smart guy as your doctor, right? He's got the nickname Little Einstein for a reason. He's got the fight IQ. I think that would transfer over pretty well into the medical field. And I think you're going to be pretty safe with him, in all honesty. He might tell you a little bit of the obvious, but that's kind of a doctor's job. Sometimes the patients aren't too bright and they need to be told, like, hey, dude, listen, man, you need to get your calories down, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I I wouldn't want my doctor personally to like come up to me with like a smile on his face, like be really short and say, "Listen, dude, you got stage 4 cancer, dude. You're done." So, like personally, but like other than that, he's he's definitely one of the better options on this list.
See, now he might say that, but I feel like he's gonna actually try to help you. Like he's gonna he's gonna do something about it. He's not just gonna tell you like you're cooked, unless you actually are, and he can't do anything. But that's a rare scenario. If there's something to be done about it, he could be done, or I feel like he's gonna want to do it. Now moving right along, bloody Quill and Sale killed, bro. We got him in the B tier, okay? So there's the pros and cons. One, he's gonna prescribe you darts and Monster Energy. Is that exactly what you want from your doctor? Might be fun, it might give you a little energy boost, but he's not exactly good for health. Like he's the doctor that's trying to keep you here for a good time, not a long time. He even says like we're here for a good time, not a long time. So he might be prescribing you some fun substances that will like help aid pain or reduce side effects and symptoms, but he's not going to be keeping you alive for too long. Also, I do want to mention if you're a minority, Quill and Salkeld might not even be doing that. That's not to say that that's correct. That's just why he's not higher, and also because of what I just said. Not exactly a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's a proud represented Pakistani, so I mean, he can't be that bad, but yeah, I mean, you really don't want to be a minority and have him as your doctor. But other than that, he's fun time.
All right, moving straight along, we've got Marcin Tybura. He's a great doctor. I'd love to get treated by him. Marcin Tybura, he's just your typical cryogenic apex heavyweight NPC. He's a little bit chubby, which is what most doctors are anyway. Which is when you see him walk in the room, you're like, oh boy, here we go. I also feel like Marcin Tybura is the type of guy to be touching down there when you do a physical. I kind of just imagine him like that guy that's like reaching down into your pants during a physical, and you just get really uncomfortable. Which is why he's down in the seats here. I can't really imagine him because he doesn't talk, giving you life-altering treatment, but he's definitely going to be there to grope you during the physical. You got anything to add, Trent?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to add about him. I feel like he's quite random. But I'm sure Tom Aspinall, he'd love him as his doctor.
Well, speaking of Tom Aspinall, I can't bloody see. Now, Tom Aspinall has all the traits. He has all the qualities that would make him a good doctor. But the thing is, he can't fucking see. What you booing for? If he's doing surgery on you, he's only got one eye right now. So, if we do this if we remake the tier list, hypothetically, we're not going to remake the tier list. But hypothetically, if we were to remake the tier list in like a couple of months when he can see, he might be in the A and the S tier because he's just a pretty smart guy. He's responsible. He's reasonable. But right now, he can't fucking see. And that's why we got Marcin Tybura on the tier list, kind of fill in for him a little bit. Up his presence on the tier list. Got to make it massive like Schmitty. But, yeah, overall, Tom Aspinall, he's not going to be trying to slime you out like Gene Silva. He's not going to be racist like Will Salkeld. And he's not going to be groping you like Marcin Tybura. He's just, he can't fucking see you right now. So, we can't really put him any higher.
Yeah, and I feel like he would be a good one to have. It's just, you don't want him doing your surgery or anything that involved this close concentration.
We would definitely need goggles while he's doing that.
I mean, one eye is not that bad, but
yeah. Which is why he's not lower, because he doesn't have any bad qualities in his personality. It's just the eyeball. Now, speaking of Mr. Personality, yeah, you survived cancer because of me, dude. Yeah, go back home wherever you came from, dude. He's, so Dustin Poirier, he would treat you 100%. Like, he would cure you with no doubt in my mind. However, he's going to hold it over you. He's going to be like, how's that treatment I gave you holding up, dude? Yeah? This was my house. He's going to hold it over you. He's holding the grudge. He's not gonna charge you too much. It's not gonna be that expensive, and he's not gonna slime you out like Gene Silva. However, you are never gonna hear the end of it. Oh, you beat cancer. Congratulations, kid. It was because of me, dude. Like he's gonna hold it over you. It's just the grudge that's bringing him down. But overall, if you don't care about that, like for the treatment, he's gonna be top tier. It's just dragging.
Yeah, totally agree. He's just one of those salty like winner, But I mean, it's good that he'll treat you. It's just you don't want him to keep on mentioning it and holding it over you. But overall, he's gonna treat you. You're gonna get back home. You're gonna be all good.
Now, somebody who might not get you home, bro. I never said to take the medicine, bro. I just gave it to you. Completely different, totally different, bro. So, yeah, Drickus is going to be gaslighting you into thinking you don't have diseases. Bro, I never said you have cancer. I just said you don't not have cancer. Completely different. He's going to be gaslighting you into thinking he doesn't have diseases. He's going to be randomly, trying to troll you and handing you, medicine that you don't need. And then when you take it and be like, yo, Drickus, this gave me some crazy side effect. I never told you to take the medicine, bro. I just gave it to you. I just said you should pick it up from CVS, bro. Yeah, completely different. I never said to take that stuff, bro. And he's going to be saying that he never did it. And it's all your fault and not his.
Yeah, like he could like load you up with like a lot of chemo if you have cancer or something, and like the chemo gets you really sick, something like that. And he'll hit you with that line. But I mean, there's really not that many pros. I mean, it'd be a fun doctor to have. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there is the off chance that the medicine he prescribes you does help you out, but that's why it's not in the D tier. But let's be honest here, boys. It's completely different. Now, what's the question? Your medicine? Yeah, we'll figure that one out Tuesday. Dana White. So, now you might have to wait till Tuesday. You might have to wait till Tuesday to book your appointment. But overall, I'm gonna be honest. Dana White is not gonna like. He's a smart, responsible guy. He's a businessman. Like he knows. He's gonna treat you well. He doesn't have any disabilities or impairments, so he's gonna be like, and he's not racist either. So let's be honest. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, Dana White will be able to treat you of whatever like disease or impairment that you have. You just might have to wait till Tuesday to do it, which is why he's not the S tier. He's very organized. He's very well kept. So, and also when he was in a life threatening situation, he did it himself. So he can use that experience to help you through it. Dana White, overall, he's a good guy. He might not be the best at promoting. Like when he gives you the medicine, he might be like, "Yeah, for today's medicine, we got we're just gonna give you some Tylenol." Yeah, He's not going to get you hype, but you don't need hype when you're a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I got like two more downsides of Dana though. I mean, it's gonna be an expensive visit. He loves to drive up the prices on things. And another thing, like if you if you unfortunately do pass away from this sickness, and like he's like telling your parents or something, and he's like over there telling your parents, "What's up?" Yeah, I mean, the kid didn't want to fight. You can't make them fight. Like, I don't think you would break the news the best way to your parents.
But he's going to be good at preventing that from happening. Now, you said expensive. Speaking of expensive, we got Arman Tsarukyan. Now, listen. You might be thinking, why is Arman so high? He's over here, he's threatening people, he's punching people, he's a hothead, whatever. Okay. But he's also generally he's
Rich.
pretty nice if you don't piss him off. Like, why would you ever piss off your doctor? Like, what are you going to do to your doctor that's going to make him mad and Arman's going to punch you? Arman is going to give you some expensive-ass treatment. That's why he's this high. Now, will the bill be... If you're in America, the bill is going to be crazy, right? Or if you get private health care in another country instead of the public system, the bill is going to be crazy, but you are going to live, which is priority numero uno, which is why Arman is so high. He's going to give you that expensive, bougie, luxury healthcare, and you are going to live. And that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely true. It's just, you just can't piss them off.
Yeah. Yeah, really true. But speaking of pissing somebody off, we got our next entry into the D tier. We have a couple of people left to talk about. Most of them are pretty bad. The last one is going to be our S tier, but starting us off in the D tier for these last couple. How much longer do I have to live, Dr. Edwards? I don't fucking know, bro. I'm trying to sleep, bro. Too fucking sleepy, bro. I'm trying to fucking sleep, bro. It's 3 in the morning. It's 3 a.m., bro. Yeah, Leon, he's always going to be sleeping. If you have surgery with him, yeah, completely just forget it. He's going to fall asleep over your unconscious body. You're gone. Like, you're completely gone if Leon Edwards is your doctor. He's too sleepy. If you ask him a simple question, I don't fucking know, bro. I'm too sleepy, bro. I'm trying to figure it out, bro. You trying to figure out yourself, bro? I'm too fucking sleepy, man. Yeah. Leon Mumblемouth Scott going in the D tier.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a good schedule, you know. You get your first round of chemo done, and he tells you he'll be back in December to do the next one.
Exactly.
Like,
And he's waiting 9 months every single time. Waiting 9 months for that
yeah, I
kind of
mean, he's just
treatment?
not. This is just not the best.
Hell no! Alright. You got anything left for Leon Edwards?
No, no.
Alright, cool. I don't know why I just right clicked. Anyway. Fighting. Well, I don't know exactly when we're going to release this video. I think we're going to release this. When we release this video, he should be fighting today. If we end up releasing it. Yeah. By the time this video goes up, he'll be fighting today. So, you guys only have a couple hours, depending on when you're watching this. But if you're watching it right when it comes out, he should be champ in a couple hours. If you are watching this in the future, put in the comments below how bad Yuri did Oldberg, bro. Oh my god, that KO was fucking disgusting, wasn't it? Yeah, anyway. We got Yuri, you already know. You already know who he is. Despite him inevitably sliming out Oldberg on Saturday, he would not be a good doctor, bro. He'd be like, you need to go into the woods and meditate, and that will cure your cancer. Let's go for that.
What's the word?
As much as I love Yuri, he's too autistic to be a doctor. Like I like that works so well for him and who he is and him as a fighter, but like if he was a medical professional, yeah, you're not making it. I'm sorry, like it's just not gonna happen. He'd be like, you need to go into woods and shadow box for a 24-hour. And that just is not what you're trying to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if, like, you're sitting in the room waiting for your doctor, then all you hear is like really loud, "I'm coming," from like the hallway. You know he's on his way, but he'll tell you to rub some herb on it, and you'll be totally fine after.
We have two men left to talk about. One in the C tier, not the best. Last one, like I said, is going to be in the S tier. First off, we got, you're a scrapper, yeah. Stand your fucking base, yeah. Backhand roll. Yeah, Conor McGregor. He's going to be doing your surgery on coke. He's going to be seeing you. He's going to be like making up these weird ass nicknames. Like, bro, he's a fun time, not a safe time. He's going to be prescribing you illicit drugs. Like, this would not be good. It would be a funny experience, which is why he's in the C tier, but, like, you're probably gone. Like, you're probably a goner with Conor. And he's not going to care because he's just going to go to his yacht the next day.
Yeah, it's like, you've cancer, and, like, he says you don't need any treatment. He's telling you to stay in your base, you know. It's fine. You can take it, but I feel like it'd be a good way to go out.
Yeah. And finishing us off, you guys should all see this one coming. Like this is a no-brainer of this video. We got Anshul Jubilee in the S tier.
Do not redeem it! Do not redeem it!
Yeah, I really don't think we need to explain ourselves with Anshul Jubilee being in the S tier. So, let me know how bad Yuri slimed out Oldberg in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all boys in the next one.